Have you ever wondered if your favorite toy or your comfy chair has feelings? It might sound silly, but today we're rediving into a magical story that will make you look at everything around you in a whole new way. This is the story of Min, a little girl who learned a big lesson about care, gratitude, and a secret language that only a loving heart can hear. Min was an 8-year-old girl with a bright smile and an even brighter imagination, but she had a little problem. Her room was always a whirlwind of chaos. Clothes were thrown on the floor, books were left open and upside down, and her toys were scattered everywhere. Min loved her things, but she just didn't know how to show it. She'd finish playing with her teddy bear, Barnaby, and toss him into a corner. She'd do her homework and leave pens and papers all over her little wooden desk. She'd sit on her favorite chair but never push it back in. To Min, they were just things. But to the things themselves, it was a different story. Poor Barnaby, the teddy bear, felt so sad. His button eye was a little loose, and one of his ears was always squished. He missed the warm hugs Min used to give him. The little wooden chair felt wobbly and tired. Being dragged around and left in strange positions made its legs ache. The desk lamp felt forgotten, often left on for hours, with no one around. Its light shining on nothing but a mess. Even the little green plant on her windowsill was thirsty, its leaves drooping sadly, longing for a drop of water. They all wished Min would notice them, not just as objects, but as companions who were there for her every single day. They felt neglected, and a quiet sadness filled the room. One night, something extraordinary happened. As Min slept, a tiny, squeaky voice woke her up. Min, Min, wake up. Min opened her eyes, confused. The room was dark except for the soft glow of the moonlight. She looked around. Who was talking? Then she saw it. Barnaby, her teddy bear, was sitting up straight, and his little button eyes were looking right at her. Barnaby, did you just talk? Min whispered, her heart thumping. Yes, it's me, Barnaby said in his small, gentle voice. We need to talk to you, Min. Suddenly, a creaky voice joined in. It was the wooden chair. You always leave me pulled out, Min. I get tripped over, and my legs are starting to feel very weak. I'm scared I might break one day, and then I won't be able to support you anymore. Min's eyes widened. The chair was talking too. Then, the desk lamp flickered its light. And me. It buzzed. You leave me on all night sometimes. I get so hot and tired, I just want to rest. But you forget about me. My job is to help you see, but I feel like you don't see me at all. Min looked at her lamp, a pang of guilt hitting her. She remembered all the times her mom told her to turn it off. Finally, a faint, rustling whisper came from the windowsill. It was the little green plant. And I'm so thirsty, Min, it sighed, its leaves drooping even lower. A little water is all I ask for. I want to grow big and strong and make your room beautiful with my green leaves. But I can't do it without your help. We all try our best to serve you, to be here for you, but we feel ... unloved. Min sat up in her bed, looking from her bear to her chair, to her lamp, and to her plant. Tears welled up in her eyes. She had never, ever thought about how her things might feel. She just used them. She didn't realize that her carelessness was actually hurting them. They weren't just objects. They were her silent friends who shared her room and her life. They were there when she was happy, sad, or just playing, and she had been ignoring their silent pleas for care. "I'm so sorry," Min sobbed, hugging Barnaby tightly. "I didn't know. I never thought about it. I love you all. I really do. I forgot to show you." She looked at the chair. "I'm sorry for dragging you around." She looked at the lamp. "I'm sorry for leaving you on." And she looked at the plant. "I'll give you water right now." She promised them, right then and there, that things would be different. She understood now. Everything has a life, a purpose, and deserves to be treated with kindness and respect. That night, Min finally understood that caring for things wasn't a chore. It was a way of saying thank you. The next morning, Min's parents were in for a huge surprise. Usually, they had to call her name 10 times to get her out of bed. But today, the sun had just peeked through the curtains when they heard soft, busy sounds coming from her room. They quietly opened her door and stood there, amazed. Min was wide awake and full of energy. She was carefully folding the clothes that had been on her floor and putting them away in her dresser. She picked up each of her books and stacked them neatly on her shelf. She even found a little cloth and gently wiped the dust off her desk. Then, she took her little watering can, filled it with water, and carefully watered her green plant, whispering, "Here you go, little guy. Drink up." The plant seemed to stand a little taller, its leaves looking instantly brighter. She found a needle and thread in her mom's sewing kit and, with a little help, carefully sewed Barnabas' loose button eye back on. She gave him a big, warm hug and placed him gently on her perfectly made bed, right on top of her pillow. Finally, she pushed her little wooden chair neatly under the desk. The whole room looked different. It was bright, tidy, and it felt happy. The air was filled with a sense of peace and contentment. When Min's mom and dad asked her what caused this sudden change, Min just smiled. "C'est tout, ma. I learned that everything has feelings, and we need to be kind to them." Her parents were a bit puzzled but incredibly proud of her. They saw a new sense of responsibility and gratitude in their daughter's eyes. From that day on, Min's room was the tidiest in the house. But it was more than just being clean. Min had learned a beautiful lesson. She understood that cherishing these small things around us, our toys, our furniture, our plants, is the first step in learning how to be kind and respectful to people. It taught her responsibility. It taught her gratitude. And it taught her that love is a two-way street. The secret message of the story is simple but powerful. What you give, you get back. Or, as we can say, love will be loved. When we show care and appreciation for the things we have, we fill our own lives with more joy and gratitude. It's a wonderful cycle. Taking care of your belongings isn't just about being neat. It's about practicing love. And that love starts right here in our own rooms with the things that share our world. So, next time you put your toys away or water a plant, remember Min and whisper a little thank you. You might be surprised by the happiness it brings you. Thank you so much for joining me for this story. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more tales. that warm the heart and spark the imagination. See you next time.
Like, comment, and subscribe.